This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, May 25th, through this coming Sunday, May 31st, 2020. This month, Saturn, Venus, and Jupiter have all gone retrograde, giving us a chance to really benefit from our reflections. Things are slowing down just enough after the crazy and chaotic energy so far this year to allow us to catch our breath and make sure we are honoring our needs. These needs are our close personal priorities and our outward social desires. So to break these down, Saturn retrograde is the heavier lessons we are ready to understand so we can benefit instead of dragging dysfunctional history and habits along with us. What do you need to let go of? What have you learned from? What definitely doesn't need to keep being repeated? What is the bugaboo thing that keeps blocking you? And being able to process these is Saturn retrograde's gift for you. So pay attention to those questions and this energy to help you move that along. Venus retrograde gives us the chance to reassess where we are with money, abundance, and love. Venus rules these three things, and our ability to release and trust allows all three to flow in your life. Make sure you heard that. Release and trust. That combination allows the goodness you desire to open up and increase in your life. Your ability to trust and not to try and control things. That's what opens the gates for more abundance and better relationships. You can have both money and the passionate love once you relax and start enjoying yourself just as you are. No improvements needed. Your authentic alignment is what you're seeking. And then Jupiter retrograde brings another easier going aspect to our lives. Big Jupiter blessings that can be prepared for, recognized, and allowed. We don't have to overthink things and analyze things. We don't have to manipulate things. This time is about getting into alignment with what really matters to you. No more settling for things that aren't honoring your path or are not in sync with your desired outcomes. Clear the energy, clear the clutter, clear your path. And I'm here to help you connect with your guidance and your happiness. A reading, it answers questions for you and gives you information and clears energy and provides clarity and helps you see the best way forward to a future you are excited about. I can't wait to connect with you. All the information for your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. And I also want to let you know that starting June 1st, that's next week, in addition to these weekly readings, I'm going to start doing a monthly astrology reading for each sign. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and now is the time. They will be available here on my YouTube channel, Spirit Pathways, and make sure to watch yours. These apply to you as your sun sign, but also your moon sign and your rising sign. Those three, your sun, your rising, your moon, are the predominant energies influencing your life. So I'm excited to be able to offer monthly astrology readings. And, this one wants to come out. Clear quartz today. Clear energy, clear amazingness, ride the wave, allow all this benevolent good energy to help you, to assist you. It's there for you. All right, 9 cards for the energy of this week. So these readings that I do every week, They're for everybody. They're universal, all the signs, they're for everyone. Sometimes I put the current sign we are in the title. And oops, okay, there we go. Our last 2 cards. Anyway, I think that was a little confusing, and I know people have been asking me to do some specific astrology. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll start June 1st to give you the astrology that you need for the week, for the month. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. Looking at the cards, thinking about this energy, and telling you about those. All right, here we go. Interesting narrative this week. We are starting with the 7 of Wands. I think this card has showed up a whole lot this year if we go back and look at all the readings. And it's very, very important energy what this card is conveying. This card is about your spiritual alignment. It's about your connection to your higher self. It is about your true essence of knowing what really matters. This is you on the higher ground, up on top. And all these wands poking up down here are the things that perhaps you worry about, or the things that you feel might be challenging, or the things that you feel might get in your way. These things can't reach you as long as you maintain that higher spiritual awareness. When you tap into that, when you allow that to be the leading, guiding light in your life, then you are permanently on this higher ground. And these 3D nuisance, ego, drama, goofy energy things represented by these little wands at the bottom, they can't reach you. Not when you're living well above 3D energy and you just observe 3D, and you don't have to dance and get all out of whack because of it. This is showing that you are able to maintain your higher vibrational alignment no matter what's happening around you. So a very, very important energy that they keep reminding us about all along this year, all through this pandemic. Keep that alignment. Understand that alignment. That keeps you healthy. It keeps you happy. It keeps you fulfilled. It's all goodness. Then we have the 3 of Swords. This is the card of loss. It's the card of grief. It's the card of something that's happened that's in our past that perhaps we have not grieved or recovered from or gotten over. And this is a card that whenever it shows up, it's a great big marker for this is something you've got to move on from. Life, you are not supposed to get stuck in life. Even when people pass, or we lose a job, or we lose something that we felt was important to us, we're not supposed to stop living. We came here for joy. We came here to live. And so whatever help you may need in processing something that has ended around you, have a reading. Let's connect. Let's get your guides to explain it for you and to help you embrace your life and embrace the fact that you're living and you have so much to look forward to. So this is energy that we want to help you clear and we want to help you move on from. Please don't allow yourself to get stuck in anything from the past that was upsetting to you that you may not have processed. And then you get your emotional beginnings. This card, the Ace of Cups, is so perfectly aligned to these first 2 cards. It's the perfect narrative. The higher spiritual awareness, healing trauma, and then you get this beautiful new beginning. The Ace of Cups, it's about emotional beginnings, it's about spiritual beginnings, it's about creative beginnings. This is you moving forward, you being able to actually utilize and include that spiritual awakening in your daily life to make everything the absolute best that it can be. So lovely reassurance. Let's allow this to happen, because then you get one of the best cards in the deck, wishes granted. This is, just name it and you can have it. This is, what is it that you want? Tell us. Say it, sing it, dance it. Let us know. Because the Spirit and your guides and the angels and all the benevolent, highest white light, goodness around you is going to act on this. You're going to start seeing results. Right now, here, things have shifted and things are manifesting much more quickly. But that manifestation completely depends on your alignment. So if your thoughts are confusing and your heart's not in it, nothing's going to happen. You've got to have everything lined up, and then boom, all those wishes granted. Whoops, knocking over my crystal. This one is a little precarious. There we go. All right, center of this reading, everything reading out, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is you practicing and making something. This is each time you make this thing, you get better. And so it could be something like a yoga practice where each time you do it, you improve. It could be a meditation practice. Each time you do it, you improve. It could be writing a book. Each time I sit down and work on it, it gets better and better. It could be your career and your profession and your job. And each time you learn and practice something, you get better. The first time we do anything in our life, whether it's a circumstance, an event, anything, it's practice. And so the next time we do it, we know how to do it better. Think of your birthday. Each year you are perfecting how you can celebrate that birthday. Each one is practice for how I want to perfect celebrating a birthday. It's little things like that. This can apply to anything. Practice makes perfect. So allow yourself to practice. Don't be critical. Don't over-criticize yourself if you're not doing something amazingly the first couple of times. Give yourself the detail of the practice to allow it to build. And this also, I'm going to include emotional alignment with this too. We've had a lot of upheaval this year, and all the quarantine and all of that. It's helping us to practice to emotionally come into alignment with what we want to enjoy as well. And here, this Two of Cups. This is kind of the perfect card for things relaxing around us having to stay isolated and stay at home. This is the card of just unexpected chance meetings that bring wonderful things into your life, that start the new partnerships, whether they are romantic or they are in business, that are completely and totally beneficial to you. So this is an exciting card to see at this time. Stay safe, be careful, honor your needs, and then also allow yourself, we're going to put 6 feet between these people. Allow yourself to connect with things that are unexpected. This is not a planned meeting. This is an unexpected meeting. And here, the Six of Pentacles, also again, perfect, lovely energy for right now. This card says, as you give, you will receive. So whatever energy or money or time or thoughtfulness or joy to another you give to them, it's going to come back to you multiplied. This allows abundance in your life. It allows balance in your life. It allows harmony. It allows you to relax. Anytime that we are sharing and giving something without expecting anything in return, we are doing so much to elevate our energy and our vibration. So please allow this little thing. It can be something as simple, and I know it's hard with the face masks, but as simple as smiling at someone. Just elevate someone else's day in a simple and loving manner to elevate your own energy. This Five of Swords is pay attention to anything that hasn't honored you. It is absolutely and unequivocally time right now to end all circumstances and relationships and situations where you may not be honored. This is, you have no choice but to walk away from that situation. If someone's been unkind, or they've lied about you, or they've just, this is just energy that's not good, and you need to walk away from it. So making sure in this new shift, all those sort of Saturn retrograde, and then let's combine it with a little bit of the Jupiter retrograde to give you blessings as you walk away from all those hard lessons, all that negative energy. And this card is going back, it's a lighter energy of this 3 up here. This 5 of Cups says, what do you need to grieve? You know, it's okay. We need to grieve the changes we've been through. The way that our jobs have changed, and maybe our relationships have changed, and our families have changed, and the things that we're missing. It's okay to grieve that a little bit, but don't get stuck in that grief. These 3 cups here over on their sides, they're over and done and finished. And so once you grieve, then you throw this cloak back and your head's up high and your shoulders are down, and you can turn around and see the new opportunities, because there are new opportunities for you. Just because one thing has ended, that's okay. There's so much better, more in alignment goodness here for you. Allow the new energy and the new way of doing things to happen for you. There's a bridge here in the background. You're ready to cross that bridge and get on with your life. Go over the emotions, allow the new opportunities, grieve and process what you need to, and then move on. Then start the next chapter. Start the next goodness. Start those wishes granted. This is such an important card and such an important energy that sort of carries all of these details. This is a reading that had no major arcana in it. So each one of these cards is a very significant little detail along the path of this week, the energy for this week, to help you get to where you would like to be enjoying your life. So don't wait. I don't have openings today, but I do have openings all during this week, so you don't have to wait for your reading, and I can't wait to connect with you. And let's sort things out. Let's get your energy in the highest, best place possible. All the information for your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.